Jeremy laughed first. That means he lost.
You made me laugh first.
He lost.
We had a bet to see if we acted like we were asleep, who would laugh first, and I guess now we know. Now we know.
This guy.
Because she told me, she said, we're going live. She goes, well, for the first 30 minutes, I'm going to do it like this. And I went, sounds like a plan. I'm going to do it too.
Because the title was We're on Vacation, so let's be on vacation. And then I joked saying everyone's going to be like, this isn't What the Hales. This should be on What the ASMR of you two sleeping.
That's how we roll.
Oh my gosh, what a long week.
Did you just say, oh my gosh? Oh, just drop the phone.
Maybe I did.
Okay.
I'm tired.
A long week?
I'm a bit sleepy.
Crazy week.
It has been a crazy week. Something that Jeremy's been dreaming about for years finally happened this week.
We bought a gator. We bought...
Actually, multiple well, that wasn't what I was thinking about. I had something else in mind.
Leanne donated her storage units to us.
Debbie Dever, happy. She says, happy vacay. Appreciate the super chat.
We live in Florida.
Well,
that
is something you wanted to do years ago, but that's not what I had in mind. Oh, you can see the back of my head in the mirror.
Oh.
With where we're sitting.
You can see a glare from my head in the mirror.
You could see Jeremy's bald spot in the mirror. Are you sure you want to keep this set up or you want to rearrange?
What do you want me to do? You got the high chair. I got the low rider.
Well, I'm sitting up close. I've got good posture right now.
You can always just do one of these deals here, and we can, boom, there we go.
That'll probably be a little bit better.
So that I'm still taller than you?
You can be as tall as you want on the inside.
So anyways, going back to something that happened
Did you hear that transition? So anyways. Something
happened that Jeremy's just been dreaming about for years.
I pooped my pants.
Draper says, everyone needs a gator. Thanks,
True Nick. That. Yeah, but that wasn't later in the week. What about the beginning of the week? Wait, let's just pause for a second.
Okay.
We had such an insanely busy, crazy week. It was so packed. We were only home to sleep, her, and to edit, me, and pretty much that's the only time we were home. So
and then every other time we were just on the road. We were
nonstop.
The
We have been on the road nonstop, and this upcoming week ain't gonna happen like that at all. Because we were driving. Well, we had to adjust our schedule multiple times because we were going out to Robbie's on a certain day, and then John Deere was coming out. Ag Pro Crystal River was coming out on a certain day,
right?
And then
plus Storage Legends was in town.
Then Storage Legends came in town.
Yep.
And there were auctions. There were auctions Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We did not hit all of the auctions on the auction run.
No. The one, luckily, I'm going to say it, but luckily, I'm going to use the word luckily, one of them got canceled.
Fridays got canceled in Tallahassee.
So it gave me time to do some packaging.
So you did get all your packages out from the last auction, right?
Almost.
So we were literally at the Get Swamped Ranch
four times in 1 week. And I told Z-Dog,
we were literally at Get Swamped more than we were at our place.
Our own place. I looked at Z and I was like, Z, do you miss us yet? I mean, it's only been 4 days this week.
Yeah, we have been on the run like crazy.
Bonnie says you both look exhausted. I know I do. My eyes feel so heavy right now. So you take over the live and I'll just finish the live like this.
It's her first.
I lost this.
Somebody sent a super chat. I lost it.
Oh, there we go. Deuce Is it Deuce's China Girl? Sent $20, says, here's a little something for barbecues.
Woo! Barbecues.
We love our barbecues.
We
She
sure
said,
do.
love the Gator wrestling video. Are we going to see you help Robbie catch the second Gator?
That is a really good question.
That is a good question.
So we were and we will answer that question later in the live stream, but we were completely and totally all over the place this week. I can't even imagine how many miles I've put on Ramsey's this week. Here's the crazy thing. We literally bought a Gator, drove it
Hold
on
they're
the
telling
property
us to turn the desk light off.
for one ride for video and have not been home to drive it yet.
No, we've only got to ride it one time, and that was the day that Farmer Mark and the one and only John Deere dropped it off.
Yeah, that was it. That was literally
Gotcha, Karen.
it.
Appreciate it.
That was it. So bought a brand new Gator, haven't even been home to drive it. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part.
We did enjoy the very, very short time we had with it on the ranch when they were there with us.
You were playing Jurassic Park trying to scare us all. That's what was going on there.
The true test was to see if the Gator would make it across the creek.
We have not gone across the creek.
We have not gone across the creek.
We have not tried that yet.
No.
So we began the week, our videos began the week hanging out with Leanne again.
Yep. And Leanne's in the chat, so if you guys want to say hello to Leanne, she's in the chat right now.
So Leanne donated a second storage unit to us. Sadly to say that we have not sorted it yet. It is in the trailer. We have not sorted it. We have not touched it since we loaded it up 1 week ago.
And what he means by sort is fine-tooth sort. So we went through some things there recording at the unit, but we haven't done a fine-tooth sort through it. Tim Martin sent a $5 super chat.
He sure did.
What's up, Jeremy and George? Love the videos this week. Aw, we appreciate it, Tim.
So Tim, I'm gonna mention what's going on.
I got to hear Tim's voice for the first time.
Oh, when I had him on speakerphone in the truck. Tim, I'm gonna mention this now, but I'm gonna mention it again at 9:30 when we have the peak of all of our viewers. So Tim is a pastor at a local church in Ohio that I happen to love. Absolutely loved going and speaking there. The church would come out and volunteer all the time when I was running a camp. They are they need more subscribers because on YouTube, once you get so many subscribers on YouTube, you get certain thresholds of things that you can accomplish in YouTube. And they're trying to get a custom URL. In other words, they want to be able to call their URL on YouTube their name of their church. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this later too. Tim sent me his YouTube link for the church, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw that in the chat right now, okay? I actually have to find the chat, and then I'm going to throw it in the chat, and it's going to go right in, boom. So if you guys love church, if you love God and His Word, and you love the church right there, go ahead, click on that channel, and if you subscribe, that'll help them get their custom URL. And I'll remind you guys all of that. Tim is one of the pastors there at the church. He's one of my buddies. I've known him for a long time. And he and I love eating pumpkin whoopie pies and goofing off. Pretty much, that's what it amounts to. But I'll mention that again at 9:30. So we are hanging out with Leanne. We haven't sorted any of that yet. It's still in the trailer, right? Mm-hmm. Because once we got back, what did we even do on I don't even remember. This whole week has been insane.
I would tell you, but Diane Nelson sent $5. Thanks, Diane.
Boom.
We're using my phone right now to stream, and I live by my calendar. I document everything in my calendar, so I can't tell you.
We got another. We got
Phil's
Fun Vlogs.
Fun Vlog sent $5. Says, hey, you two, nice videos this week.
We appreciate that.
Thanks, Phil.
So I don't even remember what we actually did Monday. Typically we film. Oh well, we were filming for other videos.
We were at Robbie's Monday.
Because we were at
We were there Wednesday.
Wait, what did we do at Robbie's on Monday?
We were also there Friday. We were also there Saturday.
We were there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. No, yeah, Saturday.
Briefly Saturday.
What did we do on Monday there?
We took storage legends with us.
On Monday?
Yeah.
What did we do it on Monday for?
Didn't we go look at his t-shirts?
Yeah, we were looking at his t-shirts. See, I can't even remember what we did. It was so crazy and so intense.
I talked about quitting and working for Robbie.
Oh yeah, you were like, I'm quitting. Boom, I'm out.
Yeah. I
working
talked
for
about
Get
quitting
Swamp.
with the Hales and working for Get Swamp so that I
How do you feel about that now,
Loomers.
knowing that you actually have to go capture wild alligators?
We went to the flea market Monday with them.
That's what
James
we did.
P.
We
said
went to the
$20
flea
says,
market.
you guys and Guapo had me cracking up. Enjoy all y'all.
We have so much fun. That's what
so
we
much
did.
fun.
We went to the Webster
We
Flea
went to
Market.
the largest flea market, yeah.
I think we just missed another super chat.
Did we?
I think so. I think. Or maybe I'm probably wrong. Nope, I'm wrong. So we went to the flea market. That's why we did that on Monday.
Yeah.
And the one vendor was yelling at us. And you don't get the whole video, the aspect of the video, in our video because George wasn't videoing. But how about you recount that experience for everybody?
We go. So this market is huge. They have produce in one section under what is called like the shed area, and then there's outdoor booths with attached sheds, and then there's field booths where people are out in the field, no overhang. And we went to one of the vendors and we had limited time. Literally, people started breaking down.
We were in a challenge against Storage Legends to make money.
We got there at like 11ish, maybe 11:30. People started breaking down at noon, so we had very limited time to try and beat Storage Legends with who could find the most profit there at the market. And so we go to a vendor which is located out in the fields, and this guy was not happy with the way Jeremy was trying to make deals with him.
Which is literally, all right, so
and he had no prices on anything.
No prices on anything. I'm literally going, hey, what do you want for this whole thing of pins? And then
Wanda sent $10, says, watching with my 4-year-old granddaughter. She adores you, George, and says Jeremy is so funny. Keep up doing what you do. If you could say hi to Aurora, that would make her night.
Would you think we should say hi to Aurora?
Do you think we should say hi to Aurora?
Hi, Aurora!
Hey, Aurora!
So we go to the vendor. He's got prices on nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And now I understand many people who they watch us, but they don't do what we do. So they may not understand the art of negotiation. They may have never even participated in a negotiation.
Typically, when someone doesn't have pricing on their items, that means that they're open for best offer negotiation.
You go and buy a diamond ring, you can negotiate. You go and buy a car, you negotiate.
Appreciate the $5,
You
Tony.
go to a flea market, you negotiate.
Right.
That is part. Now I understand in our videos when you see us go to a thrift store or if we're at a storage unit auction, you don't see a negotiation, but we negotiate nonstop. Nonstop. It is part of our business. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that being said.
So you get to see what he says when I'm recording, when we're there. And then as soon as we walk away with our backs turned towards him, that's when he had the courage to tell Jeremy, come back next week, I'll teach you how to buy and sell.
I mean, literally chased us out of his booth and then started running his mouth.
Yeah, he did.
And then I said some things back, and then I apologized to Robbie later. I was like, I shouldn't have said that. But
they did.
And
then
dumb.
he said something about Merry Christmas and just kept going on, and we just kept walking. We were the bigger person and just walked away.
Well, I'm bigger because I'm fatter, but I wasn't.
Well, you were much taller than him, that was for sure.
Well, I had more teeth too, but
he was my height.
I had more teeth.
He had little man syndrome.
Yeah, that was going on. Somebody said they loved my barber. I did get my hair cut. Now, here's the crazy thing. I literally went to the barber and I said, this is where I want the hard part. My hair naturally parts here. The last barber I went to gave me a hard part down here and said you should just comb it all over. It's like in Florida. I don't know what they want. They want me to all do a comb over. And I was like, no. And if you look, I literally pointed to her. I told her from here to here.
Thanks, Brian.
You need to put it here. And it is literally down here. And I just shook my head again. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So I did the hard part in the mirror.
You did that this morning?
Was that 2 days ago? But there is another hard part here, but I did this in the mirror, and I asked George, I was like, how'd I do? She's like, yeah, it's all right.
Looks good. So needless to say, Jeremy has yet to find a barber that he likes and that is willing to go back a second time.
I need my barber from Ohio.
So if you guys live in the Florida area, maybe even Gainesville, and you have a barber you want to recommend, let us know.
Apparently we missed a chat from super chat from Adam.
We did.
There's Bobby just
Bobby
sent
15. Sorry.
Bam!
There was a $5 super chat that I missed, and my phone won't let me go back. So if I missed your super chat, I apologize. Was it Adam?
That's somebody said that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, listen,
Here, Adam, let's give him a fist bump for missing it.
Wham! We have been so busy this week. This is not an exaggeration, and it is gross. All of the Diet Coke that exploded on me, can you see the stains?
I saw the stains earlier.
Okay, all of the Diet Coke that exploded on me, it's all still here. We have not even had time to go and do laundry.
I thought you went and did laundry one of these days.
When? You have been with me 24/7.
Or was it last week?
It was before the week started on Monday, before the storage legend showed up. I still have Diet Coke stains all over this. It just dried. I wore the same clothes all day. Yeah, it still smells like Diet Coke.
It doesn't smell too bad.
Yeah, it kind of does.
But then again, my sense of smell isn't that great.
So we literally have not even had the opportunity to wash clothes.
Someone said retire that gray hoodie then.
It's so bad.
The funny thing is, December of 2019, we came down to Florida, and Jeremy found that denim vest that you see him rocking in the summertime. So he likes to wear that since on the days that it's too hot to wear the gray hoodie. So he's either wearing a gray hoodie or the denim vest that we found here in Florida.
Which the denim vest is now has its own purpose.
It now serves an additional purpose, not only because he was able to pop his collar and look cool, but now it's part of his Gator suit.
My Gator Scout. It's my Gator Scout uniform. According to Robbie.
Oh, someone in the chat says Omar does hair.
What?
Someone in the chat said Omar Gosh does hair.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll talk to him because he's going to be out at the ranch on Wednesday.
He's coming over. We invited him to come to our ranch on Wednesday, so... we'll definitely bring that up and see what he says.
Which you'll probably see that video on Thursday. We are going back into the creek this week. Mm-hmm. And now that we have the Gator, we have more tools to actually dinosaur bone hunt.
We bought the waders, so those are right. We both tried them on and they fit just fine.
We got waders, we got our sifters, we got the Gator.
Yep.
And
we got shovels that we found in storage units.
We now have shovels. Yep. We have everything that we need to be successful looking for bones.
We have 5-gallon buckets that we found in storage units.
So Robbie with Get Swamped is coming out with Z-Dog.
So this will be Robbie.
There he is right there. There's Get Swamped right there.
Says,
so Robbie and Z-Dog are coming out to our place, which will be their first time.
We'll be their first time.
Should be their first time. Robbie, instead of us coming to pick up the birds tomorrow, do you want to just bring them out on Wednesday? That kind of makes more sense.
Yeah, bring them in the thing
in the thingamajigger.
The thing.
The thing.
Yeah.
And then Omar is coming out as well. So it's gonna be us, Robbie, Z-Dog, Omar.
The chat's flooding now, everyone's saying hi, Robbie. It was funny on Monday we made a pit stop before we went to the flea market with Robbie, and he got out of the truck, him and Z, and I screamed out of the window, "Is that Robbie from Get Swamped?" And he just blushed.
I asked him, I screamed, "Can I get your Gator graph?" Everybody at the gas station is just staring. They're like,
"What is going on?"
I want your Gator graph. Can I have your Gator graph?
Destiny sent $5, says, "Love watching all your videos. Can't wait for y'all to upload more videos. You guys, y'all are great YouTube. I watch." Aw, appreciate it.
Go ahead.
What I was gonna say is a lot of Omar had released his video on his vlog channel of our adventure, and so many people in the chat were like, "Oh, I watch What the Hales too." So it's great that we have mutual subscribers.
Oh yeah, a lot of mutual subscribers. Well, a lot of our subscribers said reach out to Omar.
Yeah.
And it was Savannah who got us with Robbie who then got us with Omar.
And this is before we even met Savannah, and then it just so happened that Savannah knew him and was friends with him.
Yeah, everybody's all together.
Mick says I was there the day you bought the Gator vest.
Yes, you were, Mick, in 2019.
Yeah, the night that we met Mick Draper, Jeremy
we
wore
had bought
that
that in a storage unit.
And I think didn't she post the video of you wearing that vest on our Facebook page?
Probably. And here, a year later, we now have a new purpose for it. A lot of fun.
Tracy says you two seem happier that you've been take more time for you two. Don't lose the fun in Fun Employed. Appreciate it, Tracy. Diana says, quick question. We know Beauty and the Beast like Cheez-Its and Goldfish for snacks, but what do George and Jeremy like for snacks?
Diane must not have been watching.
Afraid to say, Diane.
Celery and lettuce.
He's trying to lose weight. I
have put on so much weight, it is uncomfortable.
Rosie says, have I told you lately that you're my spirit animal, Robbie?
that was part of our video.
Thanks, Rosie.
That was part of our video.
It was when you were carrying Omar, and I was like, Omar's your spirit animal.
Oh, that was part of the video. So we were hanging out with Leanne, which was awesome. Mm-hmm. And she's restoring the love with her 2 storage units. So much cool stuff. So much fun stuff that she's allowed us to use for us at the ranch, and stuff that we're selling to you as well. And we'll be able to use those funds to restore the love to more people, which we've already shared that 2021, we want it to be, the theme to be restored the love. We want to do more than we've ever done. We started the entire year off with a $50,000 Restore the Love gift to a subscriber. Yep. And you'll see that video this summer. So that is coming down the pipeline, and there'll be other things that you're seeing as well, which you got to see Kathy get her eyesight. That was absolutely incredible.
A life changer for her.
Big time.
Total life changer for her.
So cool. And there'll be a whole lot of other things too.
Yes.
So then we had Storage Legends show up. They are the second Ohio friends to be brave enough
to come visit.
I really, do you have to be that brave to come to Florida?
The first
you
couple.
Do if we take you to the Get Swamped Ranch, because that boy Guapo was about pooping his pants.
He was barefoot.
I mean, he
stepping on bone.
He got in. If you guys have not seen the videos this week, and some of you haven't, because there's some intense videos this week. If you guys haven't seen the videos this week, we literally got in a pond filled with gators, number one, and then Robbie talked me into swimming in a lake with gators, as he has one on a hook. Trebuchet. Okay, it's a treble. It's a treble.
Trebuchet?
But, man, it might be a scary thing to come down to Florida to visit us.
Mitch later sent $5, says, I want to come play with the lemurs. There's 2 of them I know for sure are pregnant. So baby lemurs coming soon, you guys. We'll definitely
Baby lemurs are coming real soon. Leanne, niche lady, Leanne gets to come out first, because Robbie's invited Leanne out, so we've got to work out getting Leanne out there for sure. So, but I know Robbie would love to have many of you out there too. Mm-hmm. There's no doubt about it. Robbie loves having guests and loves sharing,
educating them with his knowledge,
beauty and the amazing aspects of God's wonderful wildlife with others. So,
well, alligators in general get such a bad rap, and when Robbie explains to you about his gators and crocs, like your heart softens and you grow to love them.
Until one tries to bite you, and then we haven't had any issues. That doesn't mean that we never will. We just haven't.
Carl sent $20 and said Jeremy and George like Albanese gummy bears.
Yes, we do.
We do love them.
Don't send any. Seriously.
And Jeremy
45 pounds since I've met this woman.
Jeremy loves to drown his ketchup in
with
ketchup.
More ketchup.
Yeah.
More ketchup.
Dave sent $5 and says, love your fingers. Hold on a sec. Says, watch your fingers around the Crocs.
You know what we forgot to do? I was supposed to have an arm in a sleeve, like I lost an arm.
I thought you were going to do a finger. Finger's more believable.
How am I going to tuck
Sherry
a finger
sent $10, says my favorite from this week was Yell when you were trying to rescue the gator arms and legs. George said to the gator, "It's okay, baby. You're going to make new friends."
Okay, so let's go back.
Thanks, Sherry.
Just for fun right now, let's go back to that. We got to, for the first time ever, go on a gator. Officially, it's going to be called a gator nuisance call. Mm-hmm. And so, what take us through that. By
awesome,
the way,
June.
By the way, that was one night and one morning. That was a ton of editing work. And so some videos are easy to put together. Some I was editing all night, exhausted.
Yeah.
We had such a crazy week. And then I edited all Saturday morning, got it done, and I was so excited for the video. And that video has completely and totally, in our terms, tanked. Like nobody is watching it. So what happens, this is what happens on YouTube, okay? So a lot of people may not understand this. When our videos get released and then you get a notification, if you don't click on it and watch it from the beginning to the end, and that's the most important thing. If you click on it, that's great. But if you click on it and then click out, that actually hurts a video and its performance on YouTube. You want to click on it and then watch it from the beginning to the end. And if you don't click on it when you get a notification, YouTube actually pulls that video back from pushing it to more people. So that video was released on Saturday, and man, we were so excited with Robbie. We were like, man, this is going to be the best video ever. This is so epic.
Such a good day.
It's so good. I spent so much time editing it. I was like, this is going to be amazing.
Well,
and it went.
Yeah. To piggyback on that, that's what I was talking about earlier. Jeremy got to do something that he's been wanting to do forever.
So amazing.
Is wrangle a gator.
So much fun. So much fun.
So even though it was considered a nuisance call, we got to rescue it and introduce him to a better life where he's guaranteed food all the time.
Now, some of you may be going back and go, I got to watch that again. We have changed the thumbnail and the title 4 times now. And if you ever see us doing that on videos, it's to help the performance of a video.
It's
if we
intentional.
change, it's always intentional. So if we change a thumbnail, if we change a title, if we see it's not doing well, like we changed the thumbnail and the title in the first 10 minutes of that video being released. We were like, whoa, this is tanking big time. We've got to rescue this thing. This video is too good. And the video is so good that it hurts inside because I've spent so much work. It seems like this, like even with the Restores to the Love video with Kathy, I spent days and days and days editing that video. That was the hardest editing job I've ever done.
Right, because he had to look at footage from 4 different people.
And
you have to watch all of it, and you have to figure out.
And then tie it all into one storyline. And that is not easy to do. And so it seems like the videos I put the most work into, they actually performed the worst, which is heartbreaking because you put so much work into it, and it literally, it hurts. So when you guys get those notifications, if you don't click and watch from the beginning to the end, it actually kills the video. YouTube pulls it back. So we tried changing it and going, well, maybe this will get more clicks. Maybe this will get more clicks. We've literally changed it 4 times. Coolest video in the world. And we've changed it 4 times. Okay, so recount it again. So you were thinking what? The whole experience, because I jumped in and I had to explain all of that.
Oh, okay. No, what I was going to say is that you got to do what you've been wanting to do for a very long time.
How scared were you?
The scariest part for me was probably the release, because I didn't know what to expect. And I mean, I felt safe because Robbie obviously knows what he's doing. He has 40 plus years of experience. But I wasn't sure what to expect because I was the one filming, and as the camera crew, you have to be all up in there in the action shot. So I wasn't sure if he was going to come towards me or what he was going to do, but Robbie did a great job. Like between you two and him guiding you on what to do, like everything was fine from getting him out of the pond to releasing him. Everything I think went so smooth. It was a really good experience. It was a good day.
Oh, it was a ton of fun.
And the weather was amazing.
The weather was amazing. It was a ton of fun. I'm curious if the viewers watch that video, then you saw Robbie and myself actually with a gator hooked on Robbie's fishing pole. You saw Robbie and myself get into the lake and swim across the lake with the understanding
potential
that there is a bigger gator in the lake with a
gave me
gator
anxiety.
on the hook. What was everybody thinking when you saw that?
That gave me anxiety. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe they're going in there. And the water is murky. You can't even see what's in there.
And I only doggy paddle. I don't know how to swim.
MAM sent $10, says, I'm so surprised. It was one of my favorites.
It was such a good video.
Thank you for the $10. So she says she loved it. I missed a couple others.
You know what can really help that video go? If you guys take that video and you copy and paste it, the link from YouTube, and you send it out to everybody and
share.
You got to watch this video. That'll help give it and give it new life.
James sent $5. Says, have you seen the Godzilla gator in Lakeland?
No.
That was
not
if
yet.
it's
Oh
the
yeah,
same,
we have seen
that one
Yep,
blew
yep.
up. That one was a
Yep.
huge monster. He was a monster.
Yeah, we have seen that one.
I think I got all of them. If I missed your super chat again, I'm so sorry.
So as we talk about restoraging the love, I want to give another opportunity to all of our fans to restorage the love again here tonight to another channel. I shared this a little bit earlier. I want to share it again. One of my buddies, Tim Martin, he is a pastor of a church locally in Ohio. And I've had over the years, I've had a ton of opportunity to do a ton of things with them. They would send so many volunteers to help out where...
Avery.
Woo, Avery.
Avery's giving.
Captain Fumble
He
Nuts
sent
for the win.
$100 for Captain Fumble Notes for the
Yeah!
So $100. You know what I'm gonna do with that $100, Avery? I'm gonna be able to take the $100 and order a bunch of iron-on patches in the form of different gators.
We need to talk about that tonight too. So
Because for every gator that he helps trap, I'm gonna iron on a gator onto that gator vest. So thank you so much, Avery.
Okay,
It's gonna be awesome.
Remind me to talk about the patches, but
Okay.
so my buddy Tim used to bring a ton of volunteers to the camp that I would run, the Christian Camp Conference Center. It would minister to tens of thousands, if not 100,000 people a year. And I would always have the opportunity to go and speak at their church, and it's just been a wonderful, beautiful relationship. So if you want to help another channel, YouTube has thresholds of what you can do when you get so many subscribers. And one of the things the church is trying to do is to actually get their own URL, which says such and such church, okay? So it's going to be First Baptist Church of Stryker. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put his link in again for the church. And if you want to click on that link, you guys can subscribe. And that will help them get their customized URL where they can put all of their sermons and their teaching and all of that. And that'll be a big blessing for them. So we can restorage the love right there.
Yes. Speaking of Restorage Your Love, when we helped Adventures with the Hudsons reach a threshold of 1,000 subscribers,
Jim got his purple mohawk.
Beth and Jim told their subscribers that once they hit 1,000 subs, that Jim would get a mohawk and dye it purple. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It looks awesome on him because his hair is just pure silver, and so the purple just pops. It looks awesome.
So good.
They have a new goal for when they hit 10,000 subscribers. He's gonna change it up with the hair and the beard.
How about when we get to 500,000 subscribers, I dye my back hair purple?
What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat. Should Jeremy dye his back hair purple?
You gonna leave me hanging?
Not that anyone's gonna ever see it, but I don't know if I want to.
You're gonna leave me hanging?
Yeah, I am. Because I don't know if I like that. We got to think of something else. Niche Lady goes, ew. Everyone's saying no.
My back hair is awesome. You know how most men have a goatee
Niche Lady
here?
said I vote back wax.
You know how men have a goatee here? My lower back has this patch of goatee. It's amazing.
So would it be
There's
still
like some
called
4
a
or 5
goatee on your lower back?
I call it my back tee. It's not a goatee. It's a back tee.
Look,
And there's like some 4 or 5 inch hairs in there.
Only Bruce said yes. Everyone has said no.
Babe, there's like some 4 or 5 inch back hairs in there. You just random 5
They're
inch
like
back hair.
curly Jerry curls.
They're crazy. I got a goatee on my
I
back.
can pull
the rest of
one.
the rest of my back, clean and clear.
I can
that
pull
area,
one
it's got a
strand of
goatee.
hair and it's the length of his entire arm.
It's insane. It is insane.
He won't let me wax it. I've begged him.
Absolutely not. That's my back tee. You know any other men with a back tee?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, but remember that bet we had? If you lose.
No, I don't remember. Thank you for reminding me that I don't remember. Now,
remember?
I'm changing the subject. I'm changing the subject.
Remember.
What did you think when all of a sudden I was in the lake with
They all want to see a back wax video.
All right, here she goes.
That would be funny.
No, it wouldn't.
We should have the lemurs wax his back. Robbie, what do you think? You think we can train Mort to wax Jeremy's back?
Mort would be like...
Mort would do it.
Mort would be like...
Give me that wax
He'd
strip.
rip every piece of hair off of me.
I would prepare the wax strip, and then Mort will just grab it and rip it off.
You'd take every hair.
Awesome. That would be so funny.
So, what did you think when I got in the lake with Robbie?
I thought you two were nuts. I mean, I thought you two were nuts way before you even jumped into the lake, but it gave me a little bit of anxiety.
So you okay?
Karen sent $5, says, I just subscribed to Pastor Tim's channel. We've been enjoying Florida weather up here in southern Alberta, Canada. Love you both. It's probably cold.
It's probably
up in
really
Canada.
cold.
Thanks, Karen.
Perfect in Florida in all reality. It's absolutely perfect. Look how tan my skin is getting.
They're all saying back wax ASMR.
Look at how tan. You know, that hard part I did myself. How's the tan on my bald spot?
The tan, you know, Guapo made a comment. He's like, your hairs are growing back on your head. You're less bald.
And I was like, dude, it's just my head getting tan from Florida sun. I was like, it just my bald spots are tanner, and so it looks like it's filled in. I'm losing more hair.
And he blames it on me.
Yep.
Then it's only fair to say that all these silver hairs that are coming in is...
I'll take the blame on that. I think it's hot.
Is your fault.
Silver fox.
I have like an entire patch of gray hairs. Bobby was trying to pick at them and pull
5 years younger than
For
me.
every gray hair you pull out, 3 will come to its funeral.
5 years younger than me, but I got myself a silver fox.
So what does he do? He yanks all my gray hair so that 3 can come to its funeral. Because for whatever reason, he likes that look.
So that was pretty insane, jumping in the lake, right?
Someone said I thought you dyed darker, that you dyed your hair.
My hair gets lighter in the sun. We haven't had enough sun for that. My hair used to bleach blonde in the sun when I was a speedboat driver up on Kelly's Island.
Avery sent $5, says, wax your back, Jeremy, and dye your hair pink, George.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Thanks, Avery.
That would be funny. Your hair dyed pink.
Pink would never. The only thing that you would see
wouldn't take
are the
because
gray
of the-
hairs.
It wouldn't take.
The
because your
dark
hair's
wouldn't
too
take,
dark.
but like the silver hairs that you guys see, oh, there you can kind of see it there. Would take the pink. I'm counting gray hairs right now.
So this week coming up, we've got a less busy week this week, but a still fun week. My husband's spot was the fully formed.
It's in the shape of the male anatomy.
Oh my goodness, Rosie.
Oh, poor Rosie's husband. Here's a sympathy
Rosie.
pump for him.
So we've got a good week coming up. It's going to be less intense than this week. Like, we spent the entire week on the road. As a matter of fact, we're in a secret location right now too. We should probably tell them by the end where we're at.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people are asking. They already know we're in a hotel room, asking where.
We are somewhere in a room. That's true. Okay. And I believe Storage Legends is somewhere up there.
They're above us.
In a room.
Yeah.
And somehow they talked us into this
adventure here in Florida.
After, listen, Saturday morning. All right, so Robbie was telling me, Jeremy, you have to come over to my place Saturday. I have a surprise. It's like, you have to. You're
gonna want to come Saturday.
And then she's like, no, it ain't happening. We have been on the road all week. She's like, we have not been home. I've not done my work. She's like, I have packages to get out. People paid for them.
We still have to sort the trailer,
we have
empty
literally
out the trailer.
only been home to sleep, for her to sleep and me to edit. And some nights I didn't get much sleep at all. And so then Storage Legends is like, dude, let's go to Disney, dude. And so I was like, well, she's been talking about she really wants to go to Epcot. And
I do want to check Animal Kingdom.
She wants to do Animal Kingdom,
Epcot.
So I told her, I was like, hey, I got an idea. I was like, why don't you get your packages out? I'll finish editing. And I said, we'll just jump in the truck. We'll swing over to Robbie's. And then we'll go down to Orlando. We'll meet the legends down there. And then we'll do Disney today. And she said yes.
He twisted my arm and I said, okay.
She said yes. I had no idea that would happen.
So we made sure that the chicken had enough food. We made sure the new baby chicks had enough food and water. We made sure that the pigs had enough food and water. And we got on the road. But the first thing I said Saturday morning when I woke up, I said, you know what would be awesome? Because it was gloomy out, it was cold, it was like 60 degrees, and it was raining really hard. I said, you know what would be awesome? If we could just stay at the ranch all day today.
Yeah, she did
He's
not
like,
want to leave.
but Robbie wants to do this, and da-da-da-da, and Guapo wants to do this. Storage Legends, they want to do this, and I'm just like, okay.
But I have a feeling we are not leaving the ranch for anything this upcoming week, regardless. Not even laundry.
Not even laundry. We have to do laundry.
We have Monday. Okay, so Monday we're going to search for the $100,000 missing again, which you won't see that video till Tuesday. Tuesday we have Paleo Chris and Wild Kyle coming out to the ranch. You won't see that till Wednesday. Wednesday, we've got...
Said, put your mask over your eyebrows, sir.
Wednesday, we've got Get Swamped and Oh My Gosh coming out to the ranch. You won't see that till... He's part of Get Swamped. Mm-hmm. He's the Get. Robbie's the Swamp.
No, his was... We were going to do his own page.
Well,
Z-Dog takeover.
Hey, anybody who wants to make a Facebook Z-Dog fan page, we've already told, with Legends, we told Z-Dog is not on any social media, and we said, all right, we're making a fan page for Z-Dog.
He just shakes his head like, okay,
whatever. And Z-Dog's so funny. He's like, whatever.
Whatever.
And we told him, I was like, how are you gonna talk to all these superfly honeys out there that want to talk to the Z-Dog? And he just rolls his eyes.
Thanks for the $5 service chihuahua.
He's so funny. He's like, whatever you say, rookie. Whatever you say.
So we told him, I said, for every gator nuisance video we make, that's what he should tell you.
Think so?
Before every.
Yeah, everything. He should.
Whatever
that's his line forever now. So one of the things that we need to request from you guys, if you have any old Izod shirts with the old alligator or crocodile patch, whatever it is, I'm not sure what it is, but if you have any old Izod shirts, you're not using them anymore, you don't want them anymore, and you want to cut that patch off, feel free to send them to What the Hales.
But I can't iron those on.
Yeah, we can. We'll take them off and then we'll get them ironed back on. Or we'll sew them on. We'll get them on. One way or another, we'll get them on. Double stick tape. We'll get them on.
I can sew them on. I'll use fishing
We'll get them on. So if you have any of the old alligator from Izod shirts, if you have any of them at all, send them to What the Hales, P.O. Box 106, Wooster, Ohio 44691.
What about Florida Gator? What about the Florida Gator?
If you have any gator patches,
type of gator, we won't discriminate.
If you got a giant patch, we'll put that one on for a giant gator call for the Gator
Rosie
Scout.
Rosie sent $5 says Z-Dog can be my side chick.
Z-Dog! He's so funny.
God.
Whatever you say, rookie.
Storage Legend says we'll super glue them.
We'll just super glue them. I don't know. We'll make it work one way or another.
On fabric? Fabric on fabric?
It is going to work. Okay. If you guys have any patches you don't want from your old Izod shirts, send them our way.
Florida Gators.
We're going to put them to use on the Gator Scout vest. We're going to put them to use on the Gator Scout uniform. So that is part of the series now of arresting gators. So that is not going away.
Oh, Kimberly says there is fabric glue. All right, I'm on it.
Oh, there you go.
I'm on it. Feel free to send fabric glue too if you guys have a bottle you're not using.
Now, anybody who's asking, well, do you guys have mail for tonight? We do have mail, but here's the thing: we have not been to the post office in a week, so it's there. It's at home. It's there, but we literally have not done anything except for drive, get to the place where we're going, go home, her sleep, me edit, me get a little sleep, not every night, and then go and do it again.
We have managed to feed ourselves and hydrate.
Well, she's had to feed me because I was editing. She literally will feed me while I edit, and then she'll pass out.
You enjoy it because you're always like, feed me grapes.
Storage Legends can tell you. Storage Legends has been hanging out at our place, and they'll tell you, like, Jeremy just, he doesn't stop. And that's the reality. That's the way God wired me, and that's the way I enjoy it. So we're not complaining. It's fun. It literally is fun. And so I enjoy it. I much rather be doing what I'm doing than doing nothing.
Deuce's girl said E6000 works well on fabric. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
So that was an incredible week we had. We've got a lot of fun people coming out to the ranch this week. Mm-hmm. So one of the things we have to do is get back to the ranch tomorrow, prep for Paleo Chris, Paleo Bree, Wild Kyle.
Because we have to do some last minute touches on the sifters.
Get swamped. Oh my gosh. There may be more people coming on. I can't even keep our schedule straight. And I'm sure there's going to be auctions this week as well, but we actually have a lot of guests coming out to the property this week.
It'll be fun. This week's going to be just as fun as last week. Shauna says, good, you both need a day off plus time together for once.
We get plenty of time together.
We're with each other all the
24/7. If anything, we need time apart.
There's times that I need me time, Shauna, so I go hide in the bathroom.
And there's times I need me time, so I go to get swamped. And Robbie and I go hide in the bamboo.
They both have like this imaginary man cave in between the bamboo.
It's a good place.
To hide from their significant others.
So, that being said, this upcoming weekend, George will be gone. So George won't be around this upcoming weekend. She's taking vacation days.
I'm gonna take 2 half days off.
She's taking vacation days, so
I'm gonna need that in writing, by the way.
You're an independent contractor.
I'm going to need that in writing because you're very forgetful.
Listen,
and you're not going to remember that you gave me those 2 half days
You're
off.
an independent contractor. If you don't show up for work, I'll just hire somebody else. Period. That's it. So you take those days off. Enjoy them. You're an independent contractor.
Who are you going to hire? Mort?
Anybody who wants to apply for the job, particularly Mort the lemur, send your resume to whatthehales@yahoo.com. And actually, I probably am going to need help filming on Saturday if we film something on Saturday.
You have Hulk Smashback tractor, so you still have projects that you need to take care of.
I need a backup person to film. Actually, what I truly need is I need a full-time, we've tried to hire in the past, we tried to hire a full-time camera person / editor, is a full-time position, full paid, independent contractor, but you have to be flexible and you have to go where I go. So for example, if I get up at 6 a.m. and I'm on the road at 6:30 a.m. and I'm going to an auction and I don't get home till 11 p.m., you have to be on the road with me. And you have to live that life. You have to be
flexible, you have to be
very
on call.
Flexible.
Yeah.
And so you have to film. And if I go, you need to be in that person.
Maybe this is a good time to bring Patience and Christian down. What do you think?
We don't even have clean water yet. How am I going to bring them down without clean water? We can't even flush the toilet properly. But I'm going to bring 2 more employees down. They're going to complain about working conditions. He's a slave driver. No, they actually wouldn't. They're begging to come down to Florida. They're like, we don't care. We'll sleep in a tent. We don't care. Put us with the pigs. Just get us in Florida. So I do need a backup camera person because we haven't hired full-time yet. And I need a backup camera person that can be flexible to actually be gone 12 14, sometimes even 16 hours a day. If I'm going to an auction, we're filming, and we don't get home till later because George isn't always available. And then we always get the same comments, where's George, where's George? Well, she's doing whatever she's doing. So it's where in Ohio, I hired Christian and Patience for that. So I hired Christian specifically for that. And in Florida, we don't have anybody yet. And so
Lynn says Jeremy and Robbie are like twins. Only Jeremy has more hair. They got to see Robbie without his hat when we were capturing the gator.
Stepbrothers.
And when he wore the spring break 85
Let's
shirt.
just say this. I have gone into his drum room and I've played his drums. Just saying that. So it would be nice if you want to put in your resume. Now, let's just say
we're desperate for an editor.
Let's just say you're interested and you go, hey Jeremy, I really want to do this. Will you train me? The answer is no. Do not.
You have to be able to take off running.
Information.
Yeah.
Don't send your information. We get so many people saying, I want to work for you. Will you please train me? The answer is no. It's not going to work that way.
Thanks for the $10.
We don't have that kind of time. We need somebody who already is a specialist and knows what they're doing and can run with us. We're already running so fast. We need somebody who's running fast as well and can run with us. We can't slow
Deborah
down
wants
at
to know,
this point.
how have you never learned to swim?
That's a joke. I would ask Deborah, how have you not learned
Thanks,
to pick
Deborah.
up sarcasm?
Service Chihuahua sent $5, says, I'd love that. I love filming, but I end up slowing down with my disability. When they swam across the lake, Z, myself, and Storage Buttons, we had to run back, and it was a long.
It's a big lake.
And I started to run. I was going to try and keep up with everyone.
And she quit. She's like, I quit.
And
I'm not running.
I didn't take my heart meds, so then my heart started palpitating, and then I started getting dizzy.
And
I forgot that I have heart issues and I can't be running.
Guapo was like, I'm going as fast as I can, guys.
And
George was going faster than him.
And
she wasn't.
Guapo thought he left Chapel behind him, but she kept up with him. They both were like,
it was funny.
And I was just like, I can't run.
It was funny.
I didn't take my heart meds.
And then I yelled at Guapo. I'm like, get this phone and record. Get over here now. He's like,
let me catch my breath.
He's like, let me catch my breath. I said, there's no time. There's a gator. Get on the phone. It was funny. It was funny. And so all of this that we're saying right now,
Thanks,
this is
J-May.
sarcasm
I'll
and
look
jokes.
into it.
For those that don't understand sarcasm and jokes, everything we're sharing right now is sarcasm and jokes. We enjoy humor. So don't send nasty messages because we'll just delete them and block you. So it's a joke. It's humor. We had the time of our lives. It was so much fun. It was. It literally was a ton of fun.
Where did we go for lunch?
Jersey Mike's.
And we ordered a chicken Philly. It was good.
That was delicious.
It was so good.
After wrangling a gator in, that was pretty delicious. Now, everybody wants to know, did we catch the second gator? Mm-hmm. And our response is, you got to go check out Get Swamped. Yeah. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to Get Swamped. And you want to see more action like that? That is the location. That is Robbie and Z-Dog's specialty. So you want to make sure you subscribe to Get Swamped if you want to see more incredible action like that.
Service Chihuahua sent $5. She said that's the area she lived in for over 5 years, and that area is beautiful. It is. It's really pretty. It's absolutely gorgeous.
And there's some big old gators too.
We were driving to go to lunch, and Robbie sees a big one like on the side, like in the corner of his eye, and it was like, good eye, and it was a big one. It was a big boy.
That one was a good one.
He's just sunning. So now I'm going to have a trained eye to try and look for gators when we're driving everywhere.
Why aren't you going to be just looking at me? Anyways.
Anyways.
We did go to an auction on Thursday. There were supposed to be 72 storage units. Mm. It was a little bit less than that. And I'm sad to say, out of all of those storage units, how many did I buy, George?
Well, the question is, how many did we bid on?
Well, answer the first question. I'm getting to that. So how many did I buy, George?
0.
How many did I bid on, George?
0.
Now, remember when we tell you guys, when you see us find such good stuff, I always tell you, 99% of the units are garbage. They're junk.
Rob Schilling sent $5.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
99%. 1 out of every 100 is generally what we actually end up buying. We didn't even bid that day. We spent an entire day in Jacksonville, 2.5-hour drive to Jacksonville, 2.5-hour drive back, 5 hours on the road.
With the trailer.
Didn't even bid.
Yeah, and pulling a 20-foot trailer is not an easy task when you're in a tight storage facility.
That got interesting.
Are we going to release any of that?
We will in the future.
Okay. So we do, I think Guapo has some footage.
He probably does. He might release it before.
Yeah.
We'll
Sweat and Sell
incorporate it
sent
with something
$5
else.
says, I hope you guys are having a lot of fun. Keep up the good work. We are having a blast.
It is a ton of fun.
Even though we're on the road and we're on the go all the time, there's times where it doesn't even feel like work.
Every morning when I wake up and I go out in my front yard in my boxers and nothing else, and then I go feed the animals in my boxers and nothing else, and then I relieve myself in the backyard in my boxers
there's a toilet
and nothing else,
2 steps away.
and I just sit there and I tell George afterwards, I'm like,
oh, Storage Dungeon said it'll be on his channel.
I tell George afterwards, I'm like, we should have done this so many years ago. This is the smartest thing we've ever done.
I personally think the timing for me was right, because years ago I wouldn't have been ready.
Why? Because I didn't know you? Anyways,
financially I wouldn't have been ready, because my son was still in high school, and I'm not going to uproot him from high school to move to Florida.
Because I didn't know you?
Moving to Florida was a goal that we both had way before we even met each other.
Date one,
so on date one, that was something we both had in common.
She was asking me some weird questions, and then she was like, so, do you want to move to Florida? And I said, will you be there? And she was like, yes. And I was like, okay.
I don't think the conversation went that way.
Pretty much, that's the way it went.
I said something along the lines of, once my son graduates
from high
school,
you'll say anything to that woman. You'll say anything to that woman. And then I was like, come on, baby, give me a little kiss.
And I told him, you're moving too fast. I don't ever kiss on the first date, ever. Ever. And you still haven't gotten a kiss, and it's been, what, almost 3 years?
Almost 3 years. I still haven't gotten a kiss.
Yeah.
You want to give me a little smoochy smooch, a little sugar?
That would be a hard negative. Anyways,
Z-Dog is still the Z-Pup. No. Z-Dog is capital Z.
He's officially 20.
We got to see pictures of Z-Dog when he was lowercase Z.
When he was little Z.
He was little lowercase Z.
Yeah.
That was really funny. That was good. But now he's capital Z-Dog.
Pamela Lynn said, I kissed the screen, Jeremy.
Gotta get my lovin' somewhere.
I wouldn't kiss you on screen, so I'm sure a bunch of people are making out with their screens right now.
Anyways. So what are you looking forward to most this upcoming week?
Honestly, what are we doing tomorrow? Checkout is at 11.
We have to check out of here, drive back home. I want to see if I can get more animals.
We have to go to the post office.
You have to hit the post office. We have to get there before they close. And our post office has limited hours.
Yeah.
And then we're going to search. We still have not gone in the attic looking for the $100,000. So we're going to do our search for the $100,000, but they won't see that until Tuesday.
Our post office is only open Monday through Friday from 12:30 to 4:30. That is it. Because the population out in Otter Creek is less than 150.
Just low.
Less than 150 people. So
just low.
There's a rhyme and reason why they have limited hours. And there's one particular box that I don't have in stock that I'm hoping that Miss Rhonda has for me, and then I'll be done packaging.
We have a lot of packages waiting for us at the post office that we have not been there. We have not been home. Mm-hmm. We absolutely have to do laundry if we can. So here's the crazy thing. You guys right now, you're all thinking, why aren't you doing laundry?
Said, just hire me to run your errands.
Actually,
That's
really,
actually a really good
you have no
idea.
idea how good of an idea that is.
Yeah, but I enjoy doing laundry.
So
I actually my favorite part is folding. I like to fold laundry.
So most people are probably thinking, well, what do you mean you have to do laundry? Why wouldn't you just do it there? Number one, we have wells on the 70 acres, okay? The well water is very, very iron saturated. So you never want to put clothing in an iron saturated well. If you ask storage legends, they'll tell you, my washcloth that you guys kept seeing in the shower in the camper, that's not an orange washcloth. That was white.
Once upon a time, it was white.
So here's what we have to do, and some of you guys are going to think this is crazy. $20,000.
Yeah, so Elizabeth got it right. She said it's rusty water.
$20,000
Did you
we're
say
spending
20,000?
to tie into the town of Otter Creek's treated water, which most of the time doesn't even pass for drinkable water. They get a lot of particle and debris in it. So $20,000 for us to upgrade to a bigger meter, 2-inch meter, then to put a line 1,100 feet back to the current house. And then we have to expand later for the warehouse and then for the house. That's just to get clean water that doesn't have iron. $20,000.
Not doll hairs.
Dollars. That's just to get water right now. Just to get water. That we can then do our laundry and then not smell like menstruation the entire time, as George likes to. George won't even shower in there. She's like, I smell like menstruation.
Well, Chapo can vouch for me.
Probably. Probably.
We're city girls. We're not used to the well water.
So everybody's going, water filtration. Listen,
It's in the works.
we are, do you understand, to actually take that well water and then put a water filtration system on that? You might as well, it's going to be so hard on that filtration system. You might as well just start with cleaner water that's being treated by the town if you can tie in, and then treat that. So that's what we're doing. We're tying into the town. So it's an incredible expense just to get water. That's on top of what I've already spent just to get a new well. So the pump in the well when we got there was broken. So I spent over $3,000 to get a brand new pump in the well, clean the well out, get a brand new pump just to find out that the water isn't good. So you sit there and you go, oh my goodness, I just threw all that money away. Now I got to throw more money at this. I mean, literally here in Florida, I'm bleeding money out for every expense you can possibly even think of. And George will tell you, I'm very financially acute and a steward of the funds that God has given us. And I don't like bleeding that much money out. But here we are. She won't wash her hair. So $20,000 for this hair to be washed.
To keep my real hair.
I'm literally $20,000 so that she can wash her hair and I not have to hear about the smell of
Well, you wonder why you lost so much hair when you moved to Florida, because you're washing your
Guapo
hair
said
every day
it
in that
looks
water.
better. Guapo said it looks like I got more hair. So maybe the iron is growing there.
All right, so should we tell everyone where we are? Because we got to wrap it up.
All right, you can go ahead. Well, we kind of already did. We told them that Guapo and Chapo said, you want to go to Disney World? And we said, yeah, Hale's yes.
Did we tell them where we went, though?
All right, go ahead. It's all you.
Yeah. So a lot of you already guessed in the chat that we're in Orlando, which we are. We are in Orlando. And we ended up going to, drumroll.
You're going to find out tomorrow. There will be a video.
Tomorrow comes the video. You guys get to see us go on an adventure here in Orlando. Orlando has been good to us.
Florida has been good to us.
Florida has been very good to us.
We had a very, very intense week. I'm, for one, am looking forward to us hosting guests on our property this week and us being able to actually get some work done on the property this week.
Yes.
And moving things forward.
Put the Hulk back to work. Because
we do have the tractor back now. John
Deere. He's been out of commission for a while.
Ag Pro Crystal River has been incredible. We've got the John Deere back. We've got the Hulk. We've got the Gator now on the property.
Which reminds me, you have to come up with a name for the Gator.
What do you think? Next live,
Yes.
we figure out the name of the Gator.
Yeah.
That's good. You guys start thinking, what is the name of the gator?
You guys came up with the
thinking.
name for the Hulk, so start leaving some ideas for our John Deere gator. Because a lot of people think it's a real gator.
The gator, we had the lift kit put on the gator, so we raised it 2 inches.
Ooh, gator baby.
Then we tweaked up the suspension, and then we got the more rugged tires. We put another 2 inches on the lift. And you may be thinking, why would you put all those additional expenses on? Because if we didn't, we have so many cypress knees back in the pond, and that's where we really need the gator for the work we're going to do down there. We'd rip the unders out of the actual gator. So we spent the money up front to do it right so that we don't break everything and have to just buy a brand new gator. That's why that gator is so high, and it's all diesel. Everything we're running on the ranch is all diesel. So we get bulk diesel, we get bulk shipment of diesel. It's 500 gallons a
Gator
time,
Racer.
and boom.
It's a good one, Service Chihuahua. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. As you know, no auction just because we are on vacation.
We're on the road, but next Sunday
we'll definitely have an awesome auction for you guys. Thanks again for hanging out with us. If this was your first live, hopefully you'll come join us again. Special thank you to all of our awesome moderators, and a special thank you to everyone who sent a super chat, which is a donation to the channel. I'll be using all that money to purchase some gator patches.
Gator done.
Alicia sent $5. Says when you reach your sub goal, George should have to kiss you on camera, Jeremy. And the gator name is Baby G. Baby G. What's her next goal? $500,000?
I don't know. What do you want the goal to be?
$500,000.
What are we at right now?
You told Savannah $500,000. You guys
356,925.
We're gonna hit.
We need
360
one more.
soon.
That'll be our next goal. Lay it on me, baby.
Everyone have a good night. We love you all. Say good night.
Make sure you subscribe.